Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. We're going to play some more CK2, The Reapers Do. We are back as King Jean II, the ill ruler of France. Hopefully we can make our council content and make people like us. One character's owe me a favor, Gaston Foy, the Fearless. He's got stress, a little bit of gout, infection, ugh. I want to read about that actually. What is this thing? This character has an infection, it looks and smells bad, but it feels even worse. So there's lots of different ways that you can like get sick in this game now, which is kind of cool actually. I mean, characters dying more often and the game running faster is pretty sweet. He's had successful treatment though. Oh, what happened to my dad's cat? Do I get to keep it? All right. Anyway, right now we have an intrigue focus, which is a bit silly. We should either do like diplomacy or martial, I think, or possibly stewardship because we have really bad stewardship. Let's see if we can maybe straighten that up a little bit. We could go for rulership. Let's go for that. Give that one a go. See what happens. We're trying to kill somebody. I don't want to kill anybody. We're trying to groom an heir. We want to have a male child, have him reach adulthood. I have no wards right now. Okay, well let's see if there's any characters that lack heirs. How about my like brothers? Marriage ties, rivals, friends, family, children, siblings. So I have a half brother who's 14, and I have another half brother who's 12. Let's go ahead and groom these guys myself. Can I still? Yes, I can. So I will take you, and I'll also take you. Wait, hold on. This is wrong. It's doing somebody. It's filling it in automatically for me instead of putting me. I don't want to do that. I want to put me. Me. I don't care about that other guy getting upset. Educate child. Me. I shall be the guardian of these brothers of mine, my half brothers, born by Emilia. Who was my mom? I don't even know. I'm unfamiliar. Jean. That's funny. So Jean was very insistent upon my name. Must be Jean. Anyway, when I reloaded, this thing popped up as well. So we need to control Navarra. We need to go all the way down there to actually make that work. We did just inherit a sizable levy from my father. So let's go ahead and do this. One thing I definitely want to do in this campaign is make it so that we're going to play our characters' role, their traits a little bit, and like, let's say we have a kid who's like a bastard and like murders people and stuff and like tries to kill, I don't know, let's say someone, like one of our kids tries to seduce our wife. Then if I start playing as that character, I'm going to obviously try to marry that former woman because I want to, let the game kind of guide the thing there a little bit on its own. A party of soldiers flying the banner of Count Rogier, the Lecher, recently set up camp in the middle of a field belonging to a farmer in Paris. According to the farmer, their campfire spread out of control and his entire crop was reduced to ashes. Alright, so I can make him pay the money. The fire was a divine act, no one is responsible. Count likes us for that, but there are some significant penalties to the province, or I can pay for it. Well, you are landed, and you are my direct vassal, and you already kind of dislike me a ton because I have too many held duchies right now. Opinion of predecessor, -35. Oh, interesting! Alright, cool. So that general opinion modifier on my father for committing suicide actually does make a big deal. Cool. So no longer is it like a free out to just kill your character. That's so nice. So 1361 10.29. So I guess that only lasts for a year then? Is that what that means? Must be. It's 1361 10.29. That was yesterday, 1 year from the future. So it's only a single year. That's not a big deal. Oh, alright, well that's fine. I will pay for him then. It's only 50 ducats and we've got 6,500, right? Can we upgrade anything else anything else in the hospital? Alright, so our sick house is level 1 now. We could upgrade it again for 656 gold. Holy crap. Disease resistance will go up by another 10%. We can make the leper colony, which just gives us extra 10%. Soup kitchen, 4%. Temple, vassal opinion, piety gain. A chapel. Pilgrim's Inn. ID and prestige, cool. And a library. Technology spread rate plus 25%. Sweet! Let's build a library. I mean, it's a little bit late. I think that would expand and like kind of multiply better if you were to build it earlier in the game. We do have open council positions, that's right. We needed to square this away. I had to reload the game. My brother's very angry. Thinks I hold too many duchies. Wants control of the county of Tours. Well, what do you own that makes you feel like you deserve that? You have the Duchy of 'which is not the reason. You also have the Duchy of Berry. which looks like that, and this guy is my direct vassal, which is why you're upset. So we will go ahead, we will talk to the Duke of Berry. We will transfer vassalage then of the guy in Tours. Well, hold on, was he particularly good in any way? No, not really. Alright, so that's going to alleviate quite a bit of the opinion penalty. Pleased by succession law change. What? I don't remember changing the succession law. Invest in technology. Alright, so construction is not something we can do. Looks like we're full up on cultural advances. Legalism. Heavily tax-focused noble obligations. Unlocks decisions not available for your character. Okay, but what? Doesn't look like it actually does anything. If the last the last two ones don't even unlock laws, why would you ever take them? That's kind of interesting. Alright, feudal vassal opinion would be quite handy right now. Majesty's probably not too necessary. We already have plenty of prestige. Alright, so we need to appoint a spy master. We'll choose this fella here. He's only at -2 opinion, which is great considering we've got some serious modifiers on here. Decreased council power. I don't remember doing that. It must have been my father or something. Or the character must have done it before I actually inherited. Let's go ahead and spy in Paris. Let's make sure that you are in Paris to collect taxes. Paris. Improving with the Pope. Am I still excommunicated? No, I'm not. Good. Pope Man is not very happy with me. Free investiture. Hopefully we get some improved relations with him soon. So, do we have council support now for granting territory? I was going to give it to you, if I remember correctly. I'm going to give you the Duchy of... Still lack council support. Got a Glory Hound. Swayed by the diplomacy rating of other voters. No particular opinion no matter is swayed by the diplomacy rating of other voters. And then we have 2 malcontents. So, apparently the diplomacy rating of my Duke and my brother are high enough that they are going to just not let me sort of save the realm. They're like, we just kind of like everything being discontent. It's cool. Alright, I guess we're going to have to buy a favor then. My Marshal, Duke Eben. -10 opinion right now. We do have a couple honorary titles that we could hand out. Let's see if making this guy Seneschal is going to be enough. No. Okay, what if we just ask him for a favor then? Or we could send him a gift. 75 ducats for 12 opinion. Or buying a favor. 200 gold. Ugh. This is kind of a precarious position to be in here where you can't give away titles because the council doesn't like it. No, stop talking. You bothered my father so much and now you won't stop bothering me. Gaston. I think Gaston was already supporting me, was he not? Maybe he wasn't. I don't remember. I don't know all these names. Let's just try this one more time. Gaston. Yes, okay, we already have a favor from Gaston. Cool. Hey, I'm going to call him that favor then. Wow, that's such a big list now. Call in council support. Oh, he's apparently already influenced by a favor. Who? Owes a favor to King Jean, me, and some mayor, Mayor Hildebart of Andely. Mayor Hildebart. Huh. Well, he's not on the council, is he? Mayor Hildebart. No. Well... Wait a second. Weren't we supposed to be Prince Philippe? I remember looking at this guy. The excommunicated one. I don't know. I'm confused. Oh god. Stop talking to me about marriages. It's not gonna happen. Well, unfortunately right now we've got some people who really, really hate me. Refused council positions. Decreased council power. Try to claim it wants control of Auxerre. We have quite a bit of management that needs to be done here. This is the Duchy of Burgundy, and she's upset because she wanted a province here. And I'm inclined to give it to her because how come I don't need council support for something like this, I wonder? Now we have a massive penalty hit from domain being too big, unfortunately. I've already taken the stewardship focus. That didn't really help much. My wife is, she doesn't even like me. Because I'm a fatty. I eat too much. I can't give away my land, though. What do you want me to do, game? Why are you doing this to me? So I own both these things here in this duchy. Oh, man. 35 months, 35 months. So really, it's the Spy Master or the Marshal that I've got to bribe. I guess we're going to just have to do this. We're going to have to demand, request council support. Owe him a favor? Buying a favor? He won't even let me do it. I think we need a new Marshal. Sorry, Duke Eben. I don't know how else to solve this problem, so yeah, we're gonna hire... He's not considered to be a powerful vassal, so we'll just hire somebody else. Ooh, nice, an organizer. Cool, let's hire this guy. You're not allowed to lead troops anymore. You're gonna train troops in Paris. And hopefully you will support me. You one-armed man. I swear, eventually here we're gonna get this succession taken care of. Grant land a title, the Duchy of Poitou. Still no support. The Marshal says no. And he doesn't like me enough to let me buy a favor of him. Alright, honorary title? Keep the Swans? Still no. Send a gift? 15 ducats? Is that enough? Come on, dude. There we go. Give me a favor. Jeez, all this just to secure the inheritance. I graciously accept your gift and will remember your good intentions in the future. Uh-huh. What's this little thing? Oh, that's exclamation tells you that he owes a favor. Okay, we're going to call in council support. It's instantaneous, yes? So that should sway the thing and allow me to actually stabilize the realm a little bit here. So we're looking for you, and finally maybe grant title. That duchy. Council support. Thank goodness. So that's going to take care of one of the duchies. We're going to have a strongish vassal with 3 provinces. 2 provinces to his name and a vassal beneath himself. And that's 1 less duchy, so people should be a little bit happier. A tiny bit. The Duchess of Bourbon's super pissed. She desires the County of Limousin. Well, again, this is probably something she should own. And this is owned by me directly. So I am going to go ahead then, and instead of consolidating the power in her realm, and she already has 2 provinces as well. In fact, do you have a province outside of the duchy? Yeah, why do you have this? You're not supposed to have this. I retract this vassalage from you. Let me guess, the council's not going to want me to do it. Retract vassalage. Retract. It says no. I don't have title revocation law. Okay, fine. In that case, we're going to go ahead and search the realm. We're going to find characters that are decent at like stuff and things that are not too old. Let's go for like my religion, my culture. Preferably men who obviously are not in prison. Any marriage, not currently rulers. High stewardship. We've got a steward here who is would not accept an invitation to my court, but I can still grant him land, yes? So we're going to make him the Count of Limousin. Council supports it. Good to know. Which makes him my direct vassal. She's still going to desire control, and now we will transfer vassalage of that guy to her. Which makes her like us not quite as much as if we had given her the land directly, but it also makes her not quite as powerful because she's going to have a vassal instead of owning the land herself. Also, every single person who is landed has their own council, so they're going to raise... He'll put his marshal here since he's got no one else. We should see a multiplier on his garrison size. Well, as soon as he gets one. Yeah, train troops plus 2.5%. Apparently his marshal has like 1 score. Seriously? I need to see this. This is funny. Marshal of Limousin. Literally 1 marshal score. He's a dude, you gotta hire someone else. He's not good enough, I'm telling you. That's a horrible guy. Anyway, trying to form up an army down here so we can get down to Navarra. This is currently occupied by this guy. Okay, so hold on. What wars are you involved in here? Yeah, 2 wars. You're fighting against me, and you're fighting against Duke Alvar of Navarra in the Navarrese de jure war over Navarra. So you own this county, and somehow you also own the duchy, and so you're pressing a de jure claim on Navarra. So that's 4,000 troops. I can't even win this war because it's just going to get invalidated. So let's not worry about that castle. Let's go ahead and appoint some commanders and go fight that army, and then we'll just end this war because there's no point. There's no point in being in this war. All right. Opinion. Still negative 68. We still have too many duchies. I want to keep Valois. I don't want to keep Normandy. It's a 5-county duchy, though. Which one of you guys likes me better? Negative 18, negative 6. Well, I'm going to give it to you because I like your haircut, sir. The fact you have 0 diplomacy means you're probably never going to get any support from anyone else. So sure, you could be the Duke of Normandy. Congratulations. Bruce his opinion by 70. He loves me. And I have too many held titles. Duchess of Flanders, still pissed. We have a mayor who's upset. And a count. Desires the Duchy of Normandy. So you must be ambitious? No, you have a claim. Weak claim on the Duchy of Bretagne. Why are you calling it Bretagne? I want these 2, though. Yeah, no, you can't have that. Alright. I still have 1 too many duchies, which is over here. And this is one where I just need to give away everything. So we're going to do the same thing we did earlier. We're going to search the realm. And find some characters who can make us some money and stuff. Money or levy, that kind of thing. I don't think there's any other problem characters. My marshal is not currently landed. Might not be a bad idea to make our marshal really like us. Sure. You can have the county of Anjou. This is going to go against the will of the council. They don't want me to give away this land. Interesting. Why is that? These guys are returning favors. Okay. My own brother. You bastard. My spy master. I desire this title. You're a bit problematic, aren't you? Conflicting interests. Well, can I give it to anybody else then instead? Like, maybe just an unlanded character they wouldn't care about? No. I'm not giving away the baronies. I'm not sure. We'll have to just hold off for a moment here. I wish I could get some loyalists. Is there a way to see if someone's going to be a loyalist before you actually, before you do appoint them to the council? Probably is. Domain too big, still too many duchies. You're not considered to be a powerful vassal. There are very few, actually, that are considered to be powerful vassals. 13 is okay. I would say that the Duke would probably be a better person to put on here, since you don't like me, so let's go ahead and sub you out. My spy master. Again, we're gonna lose some points here. I'm gonna go with the Duke that loves me in favor of having council support. We're going to scheme in Paris. We're going to collect taxes in Paris, and I'm gonna keep my brother here, who's god awful at everything, in charge, because, you know, I mean, we gotta give him something. And considering you're not a powerful vassal, I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of you as well. I'd really just prefer to have people that like me. Receive professional praise. Decrease central council power. And my son here, me, Gene the Second here, did some seriously questionable things there toward the end of his rule. Okay, how about now? Can we do it now? There we go. We got some support. Cool. Can we... Okay, so we just grant you this thing first. And you're no longer my marshal, which is okay. And now we go interact with you, and now that you are the count, we will grant you the Duchy of Anjou. this is considered to be against the act of the council because we have no one appointed. Well, now, why it unappointed my marshal is kind of questionable, but okay. We'll just reappoint him. Hopefully he doesn't care. It's not like he's going to be... He wasn't fired, right? I don't think so. He desires the duchy. Well, that's what I want to give you, sir. So, of course, you're going to want to support me on this. And good. Okay, so that took a lot more effort. I think the more I do this, the easier it will be for me to handle. We're still at 6 out of 4 holdings. And, of course, now that he's the duke, he's going to desire the other thing as well. But I probably can't give it away while it's occupied. So we need to siege this thing down. It's only the castle that needs to get sieged down. We'll just assault it. And now we'll interact with you and give you that County of Maine. So now you're a loyalist for life, most likely. My domain is still too big by 1, but our vassal opinion is actually pretty manageable now. We have lots of subholdings in Paris is the issue. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 holdings. Nothing I can really do to get my stewardship, my domain limit up. Is there not? What happened to technology raising the domain limit? How long ago did they remove that, I wonder? Apparently a while ago. It used to be legalism, I think. Well, okay. Just gonna have to hope that our stewardship gets higher. Stop being gluttonous, maybe? Maybe, work on our stats a little bit. But for now, I think we're gonna stay at 5 out of 4. We are making some money. It's my personal levy that's raised. It is. Some of it. 700 some. Let's go and kill his army real quick. And let's just scare him away from that movement. We'll cross the major river because we don't care. Points another leader here. Okay, no, you should be in the center. You should be here. Rogier has no modifiers at all, so I'd actually kind of prefer to have new commanders if we could. Commander Rogier. You are fired, sir. Only a 1% morale defense penalty on this guy, and he does have quite a bit going on here, and it would make him happy to be a commander. This guy has nothing of value. Oh, yes, please. Why, thank you. Not bad. Pretty good. We have 2 more commander slots available as well. I suppose it's going to have to be Henri. Count of Bar. And, again, we prefer landed characters, so we'll go with you even though you're not very good. So that leaves us then with this guy, who's going to again have some okay modifiers-ish, and this guy. I really wish when you were looking at like an army like this, it didn't show the characters that were already appointed. Specifically for this army. I know why, because you got to be able to sub them out if you want to move them around and stuff, but it's just kind of confusing. I guess we're looking at Henri. Alright, very well. Cool. So, yeah, this war's going to get invalidated most likely, I think, because of this guy winning his war soon. And what's your war score at, sir? 24% in favor? Sure. But we're going to go ahead and disband the troops now. Oh, it's a retinue. Nice. All right, I'm going to take a break here. I will see you again in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.